Cocaine bear. Now, I went into this movie expecting one thing and one thing only. A bear doing some cocaine. Now, in reality, what I actually got was about 45 minutes of just people chatting and talking and making dumb jokes with the occasional little bear mauling. What I should have seen when I watched this movie is 90% bear mauling. Okay, I wanted to see a bear rip the limbs off of these people and then eat their intestines. Now, maybe that does happen once or twice, but it should have happened a lot more. Now, during the first 40 minutes of this movie, it's literally just like introducing new character after new character. First you get the hikers, but then one of them dies. Then you get the mom. Then you get the drug dealers. Then you get the drug dealer's friend. Then you get the drug boss. Then you get the police captain. Then you get the police captain's like coworker. Then you get the park ranger. You get the park ranger's love interest. Then you get the neighborhood gang of 3 kids that I don't even remember any of their names. Not to mention a bear that just snorted like 100 pounds worth of cocaine. And that's what takes up the entire first 40 minutes of the movie. It's just introducing everybody. And so it's like, you have a bear who's snorting coke. What more can you want? But it's just scene after scene of just people talking. Like, there's this one scene in the beginning introducing one of the drug dealer dudes. And he's sitting at the bar and he's just like, he's just sitting at the bar and he's just like, oh man, my girlfriend died, bro. How am I gonna move on? Oh man. And then his drug dealer buddy comes in and is just like, bro, you gotta like cheer up. And then they see on the news all the cocaine that's spread throughout the national forest or whatever that they're nearby. And then the guy is like, hey, didn't we do that? And like everyone in the bar is just like, yeah, hello, 911? Yeah, you know the cocaine that fell out of the sky recently? Yeah. The one that's on the news right now. Yeah. So the guys that did it, they're here in the bar. Yeah, the bar, down on Washington. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just sitting here. He just said it out loud. That was us. I know, crazy, right? Like, what the heck? Come on, like the millions of dollars of coke. Like, don't claim that. like, think a little bit. I did that little gag at the beginning where I put that powdered sugar on my nose, but it like went in my nose. And so now I like keep snorting like I actually did coke. I didn't, trust me. Okay. I'd be a lot crazier if I was. This movie has like the dumbest jokes. Like, there's so many dumb, cringy jokes throughout this whole movie. Like, there's a scene where the park ranger is chatting with this like dude that she's interested in, and they're supposed to be making jokes to one another, like in the background. So like when you hear it, it's like it's supposed to be like, oh, haha, like that's funny that what he said in the background, right? But it's so cringy that you're just like, oh man, I just want to see the coke bear, man. Please take me back. My favorite part of the whole movie is the end. And spoilers, okay? But there's this part where the drug dealer and the family, or the mom and the kids, and they're all at this like cliff face, like it's the waterfall, right? They're all at the waterfall. And they all got the coke because the drug dealers, they've been like picking up the coke in these bags like throughout the movie. And so they've got the cocaine. They carry it into the bear cave that leads out into the waterfall. And while they're out there, there's these bear cubs. And so you're like, oh, I get it, right? The bear's protecting its cubs. Yeah, right. But then the bear shows up and the drug dealer dude shoots it, right? Like, it looks like he kills the bear. The bear falls off the cliff. He falls like 30 feet straight down. And he's just like the bear literally just like, right? Just like dead. Instant, like, broke neck, right? As he like shoots it and he trips and one of the coke bricks falls out of his bag. It flies down. Suddenly, it hits a rock. Coke everywhere. It's snowing. Cocaine. As it's drizzling down, the dead body of the bear is sitting on the, the side of the cliff face or whatever, like 40 feet down. The coke. The bear, with his last couple of breaths, breathes in the falling cocaine. And then the bear rises from the ashes. The bear comes back to life. Okay? I'm telling you, the bear is like dead. And then he's like, snorts a line of coke. And then he's like, I'm ready for round 2, baby. Undertaker me. Like, he comes out like this. Like, this is the bear. Like, that part was awesome. He was like Scarface when he pulls out, say hello to my little friend. And then he gets shot like 100 times, right? But he's still going because he snorted that mountain of cocaine. That was that, but for the bear. All right, that was his Scarface moment. He climbs back up the mountain, grabs the drug dealer, rips into shreds, starts eating his intestines, and then all the baby bears roll up. They've already gotten into the coke, so they're all like little coke bears, tiny little coke bears, and they run up and they, start eating him. Like, I feel like I'm on cocaine right now. Just talking about this movie makes me feel like I'm on cocaine, okay? From the bottom of my heart, there's one person in this movie that just, you can't be mad at. They're too good, they're too amazing, and that's my girl, Keri Russell. Ever since I saw Keri, back in the day, back in August Rush, remember that one? She's had my heart, man. Keri, listen, you ever looking for a side thing? You know who to call, all right? My DMs are open. I know you're like 45, all right, and I'm like 25, all right? But listen, age is just a number, baby. She can be my sugar mama. All right, listen, that's all I'll say. I'm done. Listen, call me. Anyways, okay, moving on. Now, this movie is pretty much exactly what you would think going into a movie about a bear that does a bunch of cocaine. The biggest problem with this movie is that it's like 60% people talking and making cringy jokes that are just stupid. And then 40% bear that's high on coke mauling a bunch of people. And there's not enough of that. Like, I really wanted to see the bear, like, terrorizing these people throughout the entire movie. But he kind of just, like, shows up, and he'll be like, like, I'm a bear high on coke, And then they'll be like, oh, my gosh, it's a bear high on cocaine, what the heck? And then they freak out, and, like, maybe he'll rip one guy, like, to shreds. But it's, like, kind of a little bit. Like, you don't get to see everything. Like, he rips off a dude's leg, and you're like, oh, my gosh, that's crazy. But then they just, like, move on. And you're like, oh. So he's dead? I guess. Okay, whatever, Like, man, I wish we could have just got like just a little bit more of the bear like hunting these people, That Scarface bear moment that we got at the end. I wanted more of that because it's like they only gave us a piece of it. Just imagine what a bear on coke would do. It would be terrorizing people. And it kind of does in this movie, but it's only like 40% of what we should have seen. You know what I mean? Like, we should have seen this bear just like ramming its head into like a pole or something, like over and over, or just doing some crazy stuff, like jumping off of like a rooftop or something. It has its moments, like, for sure. Like, it's when it's chasing after that ambulance in that one scene, that's crazy, bro. It's like like running after this freaking ambulance that's driving like 45 miles an hour. It gains on him and then jumps into the ambulance and kills everybody. Like, that scene was crazy. All the other scenes besides that is just like, did you see that crazy coke bear? Yeah, that was wild, man. You see that? You ripped that dude to shreds. I know, man. We gotta get this coke and get out of here. Like, maybe a little bit more urgency in some of the scenes, Like, it's a bear that is high on cocaine. Like, this is not just your everyday bear. I wish we would have just seen a little bit more of the bear, to be honest. All of the scenes with the bear look great, too. Like, it's like really good VFX, and it's really well shot, really well done. It's just there's so much talking. Overall, way too many people, not enough bear. I just wish I could have seen the bear just a little bit more. But I had a good time. It was a lot of fun. But you know what would have been a little bit more fun? If we had just a little bit what the bear was having. Listen, that's all I'll say, okay? This movie's probably a lot better when you're high on coke, okay? Anyways, thanks for watching my quick little review. I know in my last video I said I had this big video plan. Yeah, I lied. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't lie, but I ran out of time. I had a really busy week this week, so I was just like, I might as well just get something small out so then I can spend more time on this bigger video and I can put it out later, and then, it'll be a lot better and it'll be more, well edited and professional looking, and it'll be more fun. Thank you for watching. If you really want to check out other reviews like this, why don't you check out this video? I just did a review on Knock at the Cabin. You should go check that video out. It's a good one. Or check out this one, the Skinamarink video. Dude, that one's popping off. 3,000 views in like 2 weeks. That's crazy. Bro, also, hey, round of applause for you, the viewer, because we just hit 200 subscribers. That's crazy in like 2 weeks. Let's hit 300. Come on, guys. I know we can do it. All right, come on, listen. I believe in you. I believe in us. Okay, I believe in this. This can work. You and me, we're in this together. I'm here right next to you. We're walking down the path. All right, me and you. This is me right here, and this is you, and we're walking, and you're right there next to me, and we're gonna go on this journey together. All right, just stick around, hang out, learn, listen, have fun. Now, if you love bears or coke, or bears that do coke, why don't you hit the like button? It shows me how many of you really like cocaine. And let me tell you, I'm just kidding. I don't do drugs that I know of. If you enjoyed, subscribe, because it shows me that people really enjoy when I make these videos. And so that's a really cool indicator to me that people are involved and that people are interested in watching my videos. So if you feel like you enjoyed, and if you feel like you learned something or you had fun, you know, leave a like or subscribe, because, you know, like I said, it just lets me know that people are interested and that they enjoy it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I was trying to figure out a gag to get this bear that I put some powdered sugar on it, but I couldn't figure out what to do with it. So yeah, here you go. There's a bear with coke on it. My name's Matt, and this is Understanding Cinema. Peace.